advantage, and Boston sorts it out. Müller with a massive hit by Maggie Flaherty. We're going to get a whistle. And oh my goodness. Alina Müller a bit slow to get up. Certainly hope she's okay, but it was a bit nasty here in the neutral zone.
Flaherty lines up, picks up the elbow. That's gonna cost. This probably is a 5. Watch the elbow come up. It's direct contact through the head. In a situation like this, you call the major, and then it goes automatically to review. There was no attempt to play the puck here. When the elbow comes up, that's where you get into a whole lot of trouble in terms of the severity of the penalty.
And just a needless penalty to take at this point in the game. You're up 1-0, 2 minutes to go in the period. And you're right, Dave, at real speed. Yeah, that looked vicious.
They're going to take a look to this. And a hit resulting in contact with an opponent's head, where the head was the main point of contact, and such contact to the head was avoidable, obviously not permitted, and the degree of which this will be called now under discussion. This could be a major, this could be a match penalty, this could be a DQ. There's a whole lot going on here.
Well, you saw Müller's stick did come up a bit. You wonder what effect or impact that may have had on the way Flaherty played it. If she was shielding herself from the stick that was riding up, only she really knows. But the point is that this is a critical juncture of the game and what could be a massive opportunity for Boston to try to take advantage of.
Like, I would tell you this, it's definitely going to stay a 5. The referees at their discretion can assess a match penalty if in their judgment the player attempted to or deliberately injured her opponent with an illegal check to the head. I'm not sure that this was an attempt to injure, but it was definitely an attempt to make contact to the head with the elbow, because you saw that go flying.
An intent to injure is tricky, right? It's a gray area.
It certainly is. So to me, like, I don't necessarily know if I go the match here, but this is definitely a 5 and a DQ.
Tell you what, it's a lonely feeling Maggie Flaherty is probably having right now as she awaits the verdict, but we'll take another look at it. You see, Flaherty actually kind of got hit in the throat by the stick of Müller.
But on the play here, obviously Müller's the puck here. There was no attempt by the Minnesota player to play the puck at all. Right? The old buzzword is you want to separate players from the puck, not separate them from the game.
Yeah.
Now, Müller had her stick up as she moved the puck. To me, it happened so quick, that might have been more self-defense than anything. This will definitely stay a 5. It's just a matter of what more gets tacked onto it and if there's supplementary discipline applied.
And we should also point out that this is Alina Müller we're talking about, who happens to be one of the best players for the Fleet. She's not on the bench right now, went down the tunnel for observation, and she was the first ever draft pick by Boston last year when she was taken 3rd overall. Led the team with 16 points last season, scored the double overtime game winner in Game 4 of the PWHL final. So this is one of the foundational players of this team we're talking about. We certainly hope she's okay. We'll let you know if we hear any updates about her status. But at least for now, she is not on the bench, and the way she was spun around and kind of whipped her head back, it looked scary.
Yeah, no question. Last year during a game, former commissioner of Hockey East, Joe Britannia, sent me a text watching Alina Müller and said, in my 30 years with Hockey East, men's and women's, as the commissioner, she was my favorite player of all time. That's high praise for the amount of incredible players that went through Hockey East during that tenure. A wonderful player, so skilled, great to watch, great ambassador of the game. We certainly hope that she is okay, and this is a huge moment.
Yeah,
now
they're taking
Boston.
their time. They want to get this call right, because again, 1-goal game, this could really change the complexion, if you will.
I remember, on a major, no jailbreak. This is all you can eat. So for Boston, it's a matter of obviously getting this thing set up, getting a good first win on their face-off. For Minnesota, with 2 minutes to go in the period, you're now in a momentum swing time of the period. You got a 1-0 lead, 2 to go on the road. You'd like to get out of the second period with this lead. This first face-off coming is going to be important. Coyne, Cava, Thompson, Heisey are the 4 players that are on the ice to start this.
Captains will skate to the center of the ice to discuss with the referee.
And the good thing for Boston is Heisey's a natural centerman, or a center, who is good at taking draws. If there's any bonus to the 4 that are out there.
Well, either way, this will be Boston's first power play of the game. You can see the referee talking at length to Hillary Knight, who's looking for an explanation.
I'll be honest, a little surprised.
And they are going with just the 2 minutes. That's the look of a bit of relief, I can imagine, for Maggie Flaherty. The crowd does not like the call.